Huge breaking Manchester United news coming in from both David Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano. Today, Manchester United have made a bid for Ligt and Mazraoui, and while that bid has been rejected, it's very significant, showing that United have made a bid for Ligt without selling Lindelof. We've also got massive updates on McTominay's sale. Very close, he's set to agree to Fulham move, and could United be making those bids because McTominay and Bissaka have essentially been sold? It has been confirmed there is 2 agreements in place with Ligt and Mazraoui, pending a second bid from Manchester United, among more news. So please do hit that like button. Of course, subscribe down below to Alice Talks Football if you're new, and let's get into all the latest Manchester United news that's come out this morning. Sum it up in 10 minutes for you guys. All the stories. This is what we're going to cover. Stay tuned because there's a lot of information, a lot of detail, and I telling you this now, this could be the domino effect of these 2 sales being closed, of 2 signings coming in, and an Agate loan deal. It's been 2 or 3 quiet weeks. We've had a lot of agreements, but it's 2 or 3 quiet weeks when we haven't acted on that. This is now the acting. This is now the bid. This is now the acting. And this is obviously said by Ornstein. When it's said by Ornstein, when it's said by Romano, you don't even have to think, oh, is this true? Is this not true? Man United submit joint offer to sign Ligt plus Mazraoui from Bayern Munich. Opening bid rejected. Bayern requests higher fee, but talks ongoing as Manchester United try to agree deal. Personal terms in place on a 5-year plus 1-year contract. So they've got 2 5-year deals agreed with Mazraoui and Ligt, obviously his agent, and then on personal terms, they've made a bid, but Bayern have rejected it. They are continuing towards Bayern, trying to agree deal for both these signings. It was said that Bayern turned down an offer from Manchester United and are continuing talks. There was optimism at United and the players' camp that the offer would meet Bayern's expectation given their position in the squad, but the club is demanding more. The refusal has perplexed the camp of Ligt and Mazraoui. Manchester United believed that the bid that they made for both Ligt and Mazraoui was fair and it would have been accepted. We know that United want Ligt for 38 million, they want 42 million, so it's probably 4 million apart in valuations. Man United's first bid is always a little bit under what they're willing to pay. I believe they will make a second and higher bid as well for the 2 players, but it's very obvious that we're going to move for those 2 players. I think now we're making a bid. This is significant news, and I know that this bid is rejected, but we obviously got confirmation there's an agreement there. You know, United reached an agreement on personal terms with both Ligt and Mazraoui, who share the same agent and are eager to join United. The next step for United is to negotiate a transfer fee with Bayern Munich, and Man United have a double agreement with Ligt and Mazraoui. All that is needed for Bayern to accept the bid. We have a double agreement there with the players, and we've had agreements with Branthwaite, Agate, Ligt, Mazraoui for a while, and it's been a bit repetitive. All these agreements, but nothing is official. But now we're making a bid. You know that United are acting on it. We've been told we're not going to do anything till we sell, but now we're making bids, and now we're making a move here, and now we're making a move there, which suggests that United could be close to selling. And I liked this tweet from United Faithful saying, love the fact that Man United finally bid for Matthijs de Ligt. I like Branthwaite, but de Ligt has shown more desire to join us. Reportedly, he told Bayern he only wants us and turned down other proposals because he believes in our manager and project, which I like from United Faithfuls. And I even said myself, Man United making a bid for both de Ligt and Mazraoui today may suggest they're confident of an incoming sale of Bissaka and McTominay, potentially even able to get Agate on loan, as funds from Scott could go towards a de Ligt deal. Now, I'm going to rewind and go back to that in a second, but it was said that Manchester United consider Mazraoui an ideal option as he's able to play left back when if needed, and Manchester United have informed Mazraoui that the deal will be finalised. The defender is waiting for the green light to leave Bayern Munich's tour. So if we go back to what David Ornstein has said, the fact that yesterday we got confirmation from the very reliable Santi that Manchester United had told Mazraoui they're going to finalise the deal, and as I said in my roundup last night, Man United had informed de Ligt and Mazraoui that they're going to sign them. It was reported by reliable sources that Man United had essentially informed de Ligt and Mazraoui, don't worry, we're going to get you. We know that Man United kind of want to get de Ligt over the line today because he does not want to have to fly out for Bayern Munich's tour. Mazraoui's flight flown out. De Ligt doesn't really want to fly out, so we know that that's probably another reason why Man United are acting now, get this done. Obviously, the Euro injury and the date being confirmed, more eagerness to get this done. But Man United had informed Ligt and Mazraoui's camp that they were going to be making a move very soon, and that was confirmed yesterday. They were going to finalise the deal in the next few days. And I said, well, this is what's being reported, but we'll have to wait and see because we do get told a lot of stuff. The fact that David Ornstein's confirmed we made a bid, I think, confirms the report yesterday coming out that United informed the players they're going to work on the deal. As I said, Matthijs de Ligt got offers from Champions League clubs very recently in the last few days, and he rejected them because he's very confident it's United move. I still don't think Branthwaite is completely off, but I think this is a sign of, Everton, if you want to sell Branthwaite because you signed Jacob Bryan, you've got to lower the fee because we're focused on de Ligt. I think United have very much informed the Ligt and Mazraoui, we're going to get you. They're rejecting other clubs for United, and they both are set to leave Bayern. So I think they're confident that United are going to get the deal done. There's obviously a double agreement there for the players as well. And I think it is a good sign. We've got some updates on McTominay being sold. I'm going to go into that. But as I said, I do think the fact that we made a bid for Ligt and Mazraoui could suggest we're confident of the incoming sale of Bissaka and McTominay. Now, it's always said that Bissaka's sale goes to Mazraoui. Lindelof would go to Ligt and McTominay would go to Ugarte, but potentially the news report that I covered in my live show yesterday about PSG are now willing to accept and agree loan deals for Ugarte would then mean that we could save the money that we put aside for Ugarte, which would have come from a McTominay sale, and go and put that into Ligt because we can pay for Ugarte next year because he's available on loan. So I do think it's very exciting times for United. I do think, we're getting the boost that PSG are willing to do an Ugarte loan deal, which is a massive boost because that can just give us funds to get the extra signing in defence for depth because of the injury issues we've had. We've obviously got lots of news and information coming in on just numerous stories at the moment as well, that McTominay's sale is closed, Bissaka exit is closed, all of those as well. So it's just really positive news, really positive indications as well. And I do want to get into some of the McTominay news here. So what is said on McTominay? Scott McTominay is open to Fulham, but not as keen on Galatasaray despite contract interest. So the reports coming out from Turkey 2 days ago that McTominay had agreed personal terms with Galatasaray, as I said in my live show, are fake. I've said that in my live show. I've said it. I do not believe the reports that McTominay's agreed to join Galatasaray. I do not believe that he's agreed to join them. I said I'll cover the news. I cover every news story on the show, but I also give you my opinion. And as this looks true, McTominay probably didn't agree personal terms with Galatasaray, which is what I said. It is said there's a confidence and agreement can be reached between Fulham and Manchester United for McTominay, and Fulham are progressing with talks that McTominay is open to the move, and Ben Jacobs is saying McTominay is open to the move. Now, Fulham are expected to make that 25 to 30 million bid for McTominay that Man United will accept. Fulham are expected to do that. Man United expected to accept that bid. I think the bids for De Ligt and Mazraoui itself is a suggestion that Bissaka and McTominay being sold is something they're confident of happening. Now, interestingly, I do think the biggest fear is, does McTominay want to go to Fulham? Like Maguire and West Ham, does McTominay want to go to Fulham? Now, McTominay isn't on the kind of wages that Maguire's on, so McTominay's wages can easily be matched by Fulham. Easily be matched by Fulham, but does he want to leave? Is he happy at United? He's an academy player, and that's the question. Like, I want to offload McTominay. My only fear is, does he want to leave? Now, they are saying, reports are coming out now saying that McTominay is open to the move. Now, one player we know is open to the move is Bissaka, because Bissaka did reach an agreement with West Ham yesterday. It was said that West Ham have reached an agreement with Bissaka on personal terms. The agreement between the clubs is missing, but West Ham have made an offer of 10 million, but United demanding 18 million. I think the fact that yesterday we agreed personal terms with West Ham, agreed personal terms with Bissaka. We got another bid from Fulham for Scott McTominay, and Laurie Whitwell is saying McTominay is open to Fulham move, and all of a sudden we're making a bid for Mazraoui and De Ligt is not a coincidence. I don't think it's a coincidence in the slightest. I think that it's all coming together. I said it's all a domino effect. It's like we've had 2.5, 3 weeks of kind of repetitive stories, of 2 weeks really, of kind of repetitive stories. Deal agreed, but Alice, what deals agreed? But the deals agreed, but United aren't moving on it. The deals agreed, but United's not moving on it for 2 weeks. And then I was like, all it takes is one sale, one bit of movement, and I think everything's just going to ping. And I think it's very much the situation of Bissaka's agreed to join West Ham. We'll agree a few with West Ham, maybe today, maybe tomorrow. We'll probably get De Ligt and Mazraoui wrapped up in the same deal. McTominay's close to joining Fulham, all of that as well. So I do think, that it's all going to be a bit of a domino effect, and I do think we'll probably get Ugarte if he's available on loan. Now, one thing I find very interesting with De Ligt, and I wanted to share this tweet here, is the fact that De Ligt's Instagram is bombarded with Bayern Munich fans begging him to stay at Bayern Munich. And I think that's such a good sign, because if Bayern Munich fans, because I was always worried, gone to Juventus, gone to Bayern Munich, had injury issues, not completely worked out, is this another big name player on high wages that we're signing that Bayern don't want? And in fact, actually, pretty much every Bayern Munich fan wants them to stay, and I think that's a really good sign. You're getting someone proper. Like, if Bayern Munich fans are really upset, and they're probably less upset about Mazraoui going because he's always injured, but if Bayern Munich fans are really annoyed at the fact that De Ligt could be leaving, I think that gives a positive indication that that's a really good deal and really good signing for Manchester United. But listen, people, please do hit that like button, and of course subscribe down below to Alice Talks Football if you're new on the way out, because I am on the road to 100,000 subscribers, and I'd love to hit it by the end of next season. But thank you everyone for watching. If there's any updates, I'll do a breaking news show. If not, I should be live at 5 p.m. So I will see you back for my 5 p.m. live show. Could be earlier. Thank you for watching. Bye.